live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to share the show. My next guest, we were talking before the show. I have with me Janice Miller. She's with a company called NIKKEN. NIKKEN? Did I say it right? NIKKEN? And Janice has been on this show over the years, at least 10 years, if not more. I don't even know. I know we've known each other for so long. And we're going to talk a little bit about, first, magnets. I want to talk a little bit about that and why they are so good for you. Get up on the mic and then you tell everybody a little bit about them.
Well, we're a magnetic person, and so we need the magnetism of the earth to go forward. And I love to tell the story about the guy that the astronaut that they sent out, and when he came back he could hardly move. And so they started sending him up with magnets, because that moves the energy in our bodies and gives us the strength. And these give you strength and balance and flexibility.
I'm going to tell everybody about them, okay?
Yes.
So we're going to open up the lines to the audience for everyone to get. They are magnets. It's a magnet, like a I don't know.
A shoe.
It's an insole for your shoe.
Yes, exactly.
And they're magnets. And you put it in and you can't feel them. That's they're in there. And let me just tell you, you'll have a step in your skip like you can't believe. And I'm going to tell everybody about when I first got them. You gave them to me when I did my television show. And I remember the difference of doing it with and without, okay? And what a difference did it make? Because we were there at like 6 in the morning and we were taping 2 shows. So it was, at that time it was taping, and 2 shows until like, let's say 8 o'clock at night. I mean, it was a long time. And I never felt tired. I really did. And these magnets, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up the lines to the audience for everyone to get entered in to win these insoles for your shoes. And all you do is, when you get them, you cut it down to fit your size shoe, and it goes into any shoe. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. I love these. You're gonna love them that you have them. Also, the other thing that you gave me too, that I sit on every day, is that magnet kind of, it's a piece of plastic that has a
flex.
I don't know what it is. It's a flex?
It's a flex.
Yeah? Tell them about it.
Well, I love my flex because wherever I need it, I got it. If I'm having a problem with my lungs, I put it there. If I have a problem with my stomach, I put it there. If I have a problem with my back, I put it there, because keep remembering that magnets move energy. And
more energy.
And more energy, yes, yes. And so this product was the first product that NIKKEN ever started with. We're celebrating 50 years.
50 years! I was just going to ask you, how long has they been around?
Believe?
50 years that they've been around, and they started off with this product that everybody on Facebook get to see it, and it is an insole for your shoes, and they're magnets. You can't feel them, but you sure feel great when you're wearing them.
You bet.
You will feel it different. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. They're celebrating 50 years of being in business and selling mostly magnets. They do a lot of other things, but you even have a magnet blanket that you can actually put.
Absolutely. Well, I talk about owners: oxygen, water, nutritionals, energy, which is the sleep system, and rest and relaxation, and then skin products.
They have a lot of different things. They've been doing this for 50 years. How long have you been with them?
I've been with them since I was 58, and I'm now 82.
Wow!
Because I wanted to live full out to 100.
And she's going to do it, folks.
And I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And also, there was some scuttlebutt that I was supposed to have Parkinson's, and I said, I'm not signing up for that. And so I got into NIKKEN, and I'm not signing up for Parkinson's.
And you have not at all.
I have not,
You've been with the company for years. We've got our lines open here. Let me tell you something, folks. You are one lucky person that wins it. These are the insoles of magnets that you put in your shoes. You do not feel that they're there, but you feel great. It energizes you in its own way. And our number here is 602-277 277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. And I'm just gonna tell everybody, I don't get any kick, back for anything that anybody's on this show. I never do it ever. But I have to tell you, I happen to have these from when you gave them to me. I just love them. The other thing, like I said, I like sitting on mine all day because I sit on my seat all day long. So it's also makes you feel very energized with that.
Sure.
Now today you also wanted to talk a little bit about this product, their newest product, which is Golden Gut Formula. Let's talk about
Golden
that.
Gut Formula.
What is it?
Well, it's, you take it first thing in the morning before you take anything else, and you let it go down and work on your gut, and boy, does it give you some energy.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Let's talk about leaky gut, because you said, Carol, you need to
Yes.
learn about leaky gut.
Leaky gut syndrome. This is it, right here.
Do you want me to read it?
90%, I
Okay.
couldn't believe, 90% of the population have a leaky gut.
Yeah.
And, what I know about that is, the gut's the first thing to go down, so I've always been very particular about taking care of my gut. I have some other products in NIKKEN that I take, but this one is the newest product out, because, as I said, it's the first thing that goes down, and so I've lost 5 friends because their gut went down.
You know what, it says here that leaky gut affects the entire body. You could have sinus issues, your joints can have issues, your adrenals, the colon, your thyroid, your skin, and your brain. And it says right here on this paperwork that 90% of all the population have issues from leaky gut syndromes. And it says here, plus your happiness lives in your gut. And if you can, everybody knows, right? When you has anyone ever done a cleanse, that type of a thing, you feel so much better, right?
Absolutely.
Now, this is called Golden Gut. It's a formula that you take first thing in the morning. I have no idea what that was. And so we're going to keep on talking here because that was very interesting. But in any case, I think what you need to know is about this company. NIKKEN has been around for 50 years. They're celebrating 50 years. They were big on magnets. That's what the first thing that they started with.
They started in Japan.
And how many different, they must have
We have 115 products here.
Yeah,
But
only
in-
115.
But in Japan, they have over 600.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and they didn't come here until 1987. And the gentleman that started the company is just pure love. He was just such a cool gentleman. And so they came here in 1987, and they just went bonkers here. They just did a great job,
Right.
coming here and getting people sharing about the products. And I love them because they're a company that cares about people.
Right, and Janice, I have asked you this before on air. How old are you?
I'm 82.
82 young.
Yes, 82 young.
young. And she has been with this company for over 30 years. And anybody that is interested in working on yourself, right? Make yourself feel better, taking charge of your health, right?
Exactly.
But it's not just your health and taking vitamins, it's looking good and feeling great. And magnets have been around, forever. And so this product here is just a product that she's going to do as the giveaway. It's only one of 150 different products that they have. This particular one, I happen to love mine, and you put it in your shoe, okay? It's just a little insole that you cut to fit your foot, and it fits in any shoe, and you'll feel great. You're just going to love it. And our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. And I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. And all of NIKKEN's products were designed with the magnets involved some way.
Exactly. Well, the thing is that the ground, the earth is our grounding.
Yeah.
And
Has anybody ever heard of that?
We're
Grounding.
not walking on the earth anymore.
Right.
We're walking on
Concrete.
concrete
whatever.
especially, and concrete just takes away literally takes away our energy. So when I first got the magnets, I was an outdoor environmentalist for a Montessori school, and putting the magnets in my shoes and give me energy at the end of the day. It just, being on concrete all day long, it just made all the difference in the world.
And I don't know if anyone has heard of grounding, but you can do that. People go outside and they stand on the ground, in the dirt. And you'll feel it, you look up and you start feeling the energy come right to you. We've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win. These are the insoles with the magnets. You'll absolutely love them. Our number here is 602-277-5369. We're gonna keep on talking, because that's the difference with a 30-minute, okay? We're gonna keep on going, and then we'll talk on air again, okay? But right now, we're still live on Facebook. So I wanna talk to you a little bit more about the different products.
You heard that, right?
I did hear that.
That was scary. We only had you two on. No
What was
idea.
it?
Well, I'm gonna look when we're done at the recording. That scared the heck out of both
Well,
of us.
let's see what that was, because I don't want that to happen ever again.
That's the first time I've ever heard that
I know,
happen.
it was very
It
strange.
was scary.
It was weird. That may be because it was the magnets. I know your phone went off too, that was.
Yeah,
fine.
I know.
That's okay,
Yeah, but I thought I had it off.
that's okay.
This is a book on the magnetic field application handbook.
But this is not by them, no? It's just about magnets, or energy,
Yeah, well, it's written by, I think it's written by one of our people.
Inner Surge, okay,
Yeah.
Inner Surge.
Magnetic field application.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about it,
So
okay?
it just, talks about more about what you know. I mean, I use magnets everywhere. I have a magnet in my car, so I ride with them, sitting on a magnetic seat. And we do have what's called a grounding pad. And interesting enough, you plug it into just the grounding.
In the ground, you stick it in the ground?
No, in the grounding, there's a little thing where you put in the plug, and then there's a grounding
Wow.
piece, and that's all you put it into. It's
Wow.
just the grounding piece.
And that just lets it
Yeah.
comes out,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
energy.
So do I need to run over and shut off my phone? Because
You think it'll go on, do you think it'll go
Well,
off
I
again?
had it on silence, but we heard it.
Yeah.
So I
Don't
just
bother.
Okay.
If it does again, we'll say she's getting calls all the time about it. Figure it out, you know what I mean, Janice?
So I want you to be one of my guinea pigs. I want you to
Okay.
do this for 30 days.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
And it's very reasonable. It's a little over $1 a day.
Okay.
So, but just remember to do it first
I
thing
have
in the
to
morning.
stop it though 4 days before the surgery. I think it's
Yes,
4 or
that's
7
right.
days. Yeah. I maybe, we'll talk after the show.
Yep. Are they ready? Well, they do a commercial in between, is that what they do?
Yes, yeah. That's why they're the 15, go to break, 15 more. That's how we do race. We call them 30 minutes, but they're really 22 minutes and 48 seconds because all of the commercials and stuff around
Have to
it.
have the commercials.
Yeah.
And pay the bills.
So welcome back, everyone. We're still live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. We have our lines open here. We are talking with Janice Miller. She's with NIKKEN, and NIKKEN has been around, for 50 years. They're celebrating their 50-year anniversary. They have well over 150 different products that they, for wellness. It's all about wellness. It started all about energy. That was the big thing in the beginning. And their magnets are phenomenal. And the magnets ground us. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
And so if you want to feel better, one of the things that you can do is call in here and get entered into win these. There are these inserts for the soles of your shoes, and they fit for anybody. You just cut it down to fit the size that you need, and you put them in there, and you will feel great. Also, if you're dealing with, like, if you sit, they have products for that you can put anywhere. The one that you called earlier, I forgot the name of it already.
Flex.
The Flex. That one is just something that you can literally put anywhere. Stick it under something that you're sitting on. You can put it on your body. I mean, there's just so many things. They have a ton of different products that have these maggots in them. People that have the blanket or the sheets or whatever they are, what do they say? What do you hear people say for back to you?
Well, I know for myself, you know, I just get a deeper, more restful sleep. And sleep is where your body regenerates.
Mm-hmm.
So when you talk to people who don't sleep and you just see them get worse and worse and worse, you know, they're not gonna hit that 100 going full bore like I intend to. So it's where your body regenerates. So I can't even imagine not sleeping with a sleep
Right.
system.
It's amazing, and they have so many different products with the magnets on them, and you can call, well, what we're gonna do is have everybody call in here, get entered into win. These are the ones for the soles of your shoes. They're phenomenal. And our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free is 1-866-536-1100. And I think one time what I did was I tried it with and without, you know, like one day I did it with and one day I did it without. And boy, oh boy, there was definitely a difference, and I was so glad to have them. And you know, it's something that I'm gonna let everyone call, like, for the next 10 minutes here. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. There's a book here that we're gonna talk about that was written by somebody in the company. It's called Magnetic Field Application. It's a handbook to learn about what this does, and I was looking through it as you were talking during the break, and I'm just gonna tell you that there is so many things that it can help with that you wouldn't believe it. Ankles, breathing discomfort, your back, high and low, bags under the eyes. Wow, I had no idea. Wow, I gotta put them there in a minute, you know. Arm and wrist discomfort, your feet, hand, joints, hips, that's good to know. Also, you can put it on, you have
Magnets.
everything that you can't see, but Janice on Facebook, you can see, is wearing magnets all over her.
Exactly.
And she's
Magnetic necklace, magnetic wristbands.
necklace, wristbands, all sorts of things. It helps with your knees, even if you're having a menstrual discomfort for that, your neck, phantom limb discomfort, shoulder discomfort, sinus, stress, jaw, elbow and shoulders, thumbs, wrinkles on the face. You can put it on your face. Oh my God, I'm gonna put it on the one I sit on, I'm gonna put on at night on my face. And the other one is also wrist strains as well. These can help. There are so many different things. Even if you're sick, it can help you with that. And I'm sure that a lot of people have heard of magnets and what they do. They've been around forever. But this company is probably the originator of bringing out magnets and selling that kind of thing to people. And Janice has been with them for well over 30 years. The company's been around for 50 years. They have over 150 different products that they have brought to the United States here, and people love them. And this particular one, the insoles, is their originator. This was the
Yes,
one that came
they
out
started-
originally.
they started
And let me
from the
tell you something, folks, if you've never tried it, you gotta try them, and everyone's getting entered into win. And our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. They're patented also, I should say that too. This is a patented product.
Absolutely.
Now, Janice has said that this new product that she wanted to talk about today is for gut health. And that is something that she says that it's like $1 a day, and it's 30 packets that you get. It's a golden gut formula that helps you with leaky gut syndrome.
Yeah.
And
No
a lot of
GMO, no soy, no gluten, no artificial flavors, no preservatives.
But this one, does it have a flavor? Is it lemon? It looks like lemon because
It
it's
is
got a
kind
lot
of
of lemon.
Prebiotic, it's a
Kiwi.
probiotic.
It's a probiotic and a
And a
prebiotic.
prebiotic.
Uh-huh. And I'm gonna try it. okay? And
Yep.
so we're gonna do that, and in 30 days, after I'm gonna do the surgery, but I think I should do it after the surgery, so we'll just wait till right
Yeah.
after the
Yeah,
surgery.
exactly. So
Okay,
you can have
and then
your-
I'm gonna do it,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna bring you back on just for fun.
Okay.
And we'll talk about it,
Sounds
how does
like
that sound fun?
See how you're doing with it, and I
Yeah.
can tell you how I'm doing with it, you
Yeah,
know.
that sounds really
I've
good.
been on it for a couple of weeks now.
Do you,
and,
what do you feel, what's happening to you?
Well, I just, you know, I'd love to take a walk, but it's like, yeah, I'd love to take a walk, and last Monday is like I hopped up out of bed and went for a 20-minute walk. So
Wow,
I got in 3 walks last week, and just
the energy,
because-
your energy
Yes,
is
my
back.
energy level went up.
Right, it
Yeah.
helps with the colon, so that department is pretty good.
Oh, the colon's very important, as I said, the gut's the first thing to go down, so it's so important to take care of your gut. I've been taking a product from NIKKEN for as long as they've had it out, and I take 3 of them a day, because the gut, you got to take care of the gut.
Yeah.
You just have to take care of your gut.
And nobody
And I'll
does,
tell you more.
right?
Yeah, no, people don't, yeah. they'll-
We're not eating right. Most people are fast food,
Exactly.
you know, that's all they want is fast food to
Exactly,
get through
yeah.
the day.
Yeah,
So you're not eating healthy, but you could feel great and start working on yourself, especially starting with these magnets. The magnets is something that has been around forever, and people know this. So the product is a patented product that is just perfect to give you that energy that you need, or even sleep like a baby at night if you decided you want to go forward with getting other things that they
yeah,
have.
but just always remember, you know, that's where you regenerate at night. That's why that sleep is so important.
Mhm.
And of course, the water, I wouldn't be without it.
Right, so you also have water as well?
Yes, and we have an alkaline water,
Mhm.
where, you know, lots of water is very acidic, and acidic makes you feel bad,
Mhm.
and alkaline, you feel good.
I'll tell you something, how many people out there can say that they feel lousy? Most people feel lousy on a daily basis,
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
And there's a good reason for it. You're not taking care of yourself. And even if you are, it could be the products that you're using, you know, a lot of times. And this is something, first of all, it's not that with the magnets, it's not even something that you're ingesting. It's just something that you are wearing and putting on you to ground you. And everybody's heard of grounding. If you haven't, it's where you go outside and you sit on and you,
Yeah.
you put your feet on the
Put your
ground.
feet on the earth and ground yourself.
See
Yeah.
what that feels like, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And
exactly.
so we've got our lines open here, and I'll let everyone keep on calling to get entered into win. These are the ones that was their flagship product. They have over 150 of them now, but this is the flagship product. I'm showing it to people on Facebook right now, which is the magnets for the soles, the insoles of
Insoles for
your
shoes.
shoes. Right, and all you have to do is cut them down to fit your size so they fit any shoe. And our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. I'm gonna just say what it says. It's constructed with NIKKEN exclusive Dynaflux magnet technology. Every step creates a dynamic magnetic field, and it's the most advanced and durable insole on the market. And our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You are gonna feel and so great when you try them. Everybody should be walking around in these things.
Absolutely.
I don't know why they don't.
Why wouldn't somebody want a quality of life?
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's the whole thing, is that when when you are feeling lousy, the quality of life is just not there, and everyone deserves, but you do have to take control of your own destiny. And Janice here is at 82 young. She is working on getting to 100, and she will, I guarantee it, I know you will. You know, before you
Yes.
came on the show, I was calling you to talk to you, and I hadn't heard from you, and I was like, oh my God, Janice, please, not anything wrong. I call her, and she had a little bit of surgery, but guess what? She was like, Carol, I'm fine.
Yep.
And I'm keeping on going. So call in here and get entered into win. These are the first product of NIKKEN, and they're the magnetic insoles that you put in your feet. You're going to love them. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100.
You owe it to yourself.
That was good.